What it do, boys? We got another dynasty, but this is my offline dynasty. I'm playing with my little cuz go to Western Kentucky, so we rocking out with Western Kentucky. If you go back to my previous last year's dynasty, I played with Kentucky. So this year, man, we out there with cuz in Western Kentucky, man. I heard about the payments, man, where you gotta pay to be a level 100, man. We ain't doing that, man. We gotta rock from the bottom, man. We gonna grind this. I'm spending too much money on cuts, so nah, we not doing this, bro. So man, I hope y'all enjoy the video, man. It might take forever. It might take 6, 7 seasons to get this though, bro. So man, it is what it is, bro. But we ain't dropping no money on this, bro. This is a single player game, bro. So man, I hope y'all enjoy the series, man. I think I'm gonna drop all my dynasties on the weekend. So y'all stay in tune for the weekend for the dynasties.
Where you'll adjust your settings to fit the way you want to play. With custom conferences, you can realign the college landscape however you see fit. You can also import any custom team builder teams you want to include. Now it's time to choose your team. Each school has a unique set of athletic director expectations, which are goals that you'll need to accomplish as a coach. The school's demeanor will impact how they respond if you miss certain expectations. Patient schools will give you a longer leash, while some schools will be demanding from day one. These factors all feed into your dynasty blueprint by influencing your dynasty point budget. A bigger budget means you can hire more staff, upgrade your school's facilities, and invest more NIL on your roster. Now it's time to choose your role on the coaching staff. Here, you can create your own coach. Now you need to choose your coach's archetype. As a motivator, you'll be focused on developing and inspiring your players. Recruiters excel in finding and bringing in new talent to their programs. Tacticians maximize your team's chances of success on game day with their understanding of the X's and O's.
Oh my god.
Make sure you review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to the success of your program, as completing some expectations will...
Oh my fucking god. Fuck. Oh my god. Taj and them played Georgia this year? Or did they just put that on for me?
Welcome to staged recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows three important stages. Stage one is adding players to your recruiting board, where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage two begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day.
Gonna be a rough year, boy. Finna go wash his body. That shit, I don't know. I really don't know what to do. Like, we all losing too. I want Dynasty, bro. Give that shit a break, bro. Damn, both of them trash. They still pretty much the same around here. They still shooting all the next year's deal. But I got a better sense you got on. I'm talking to Bitch, oh my god. Yeah, receivers running 74ers. Bro, they got receivers in this bitch running 78, bro. Like, who the fuck would want a nigga run 78 speed, bro? Oh, god. Oh my god, this nigga got so many receivers. Taj. It looked like Taj too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, hurt.
USA opener for both of these teams. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Hilltoppers kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Blue Hens can really attack on this second and short. Takes a shot as he lets it go. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Ellison. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Got his man on the outside, across the 35. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make something happen. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got the back over the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were...
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Topper!
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Ellison. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Buys a little time. Makes the pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that one hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Got his man in the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Now the play fake. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Hilltoppers have this offense rolling. The run to the left. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. With the catch, it's Flowers. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Hilltoppers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Hilltoppers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off play action on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Looking for the score. Touchdown, WKU. Makes the grab inbounds.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. On the run, it's Silver. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Oh, my God.
He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points right before the half. But you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gives it on the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
second down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh my God.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Silver. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. He's out past the 35. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. On target. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. That pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
And the offense stays on the field with just a couple of tick-tocks left on the clock. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We start with the San Jose State Spartans taking on the number 15 team, the USC Trojans. And it's San Jose State looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside LT Smith Stadium. They've opened up this halftime advantage behind a banner day so far from their offense. Zigging when the defense is zagging. Dialing up just the right plays at just the right times. It's been a clinic so far. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
The Hilltoppers head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Can't make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Got room on the return. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Graves. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by him.
And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Rides to back and leaves it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. Fears the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
3rd quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Taylor. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. And the Hilltoppers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it, they're on the run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Silver. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there. First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch. But
Touchdown, Western Kentucky! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the...
Heel off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out quickly. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Running inside, it's Silver. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Under fire. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Takes it the other way.
And this guy's just never been able to get it moving all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. So the defense sets him up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive under 2 minutes to play. Bringing the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game, but it all comes down to this play right here.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The give as they work on that clock. to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Right back to the well. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, victory formation is every offensive coordinator's favorite play call as this offense is about to close this game out.
We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually.
I need a fucking playlist, bro.
Let's go, Sauce. Night is young. The night is young. We're 2-0 tonight on random breaks. You like been far away from me? Is this thing like 16? This is a fair match, bro. I tell you, I don't know who's on my line. I feel like it's
Oh my god. Oh my god. And I swear it is my time. Swear we all the time. And we make that lane. Whatever.
That's the type of pressure we need. That's really the type of pressure we need. I can't, like, what, like,
And I swear that is my time. Yeah. Smoke weed all the time. And I mix that lean with that lemon wine. Dynasty, baby. That's crazy. I got a pick with Taj, too. Oh, yeah. No practice. We'll take him off practice. He don't need practice. Look at that recruiting. I know I'm on top of his list. That nigga so ass. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with Rachel, but like I said, 20 gifted. 20 gifted.
Check that prospect list. What we looking at, cuss? What we looking at, cuss? What we looking at, cuss? Where's ZB at? Diesel? Oh, y'all chilling in that bit. I was I ain't hear my boy in a minute. Oh my god, this bitch is trash. 80 speed? Oh my god. Just take them off. Oh my god, 82 speed? I don't know. Oh my god, look, nigga, did you files? We got Nevada. What else I got for Nevada? Bambi shit? It gotta be. She a big girl. That bitch gotta be good. Oh, fuck.
They want to
Let's do that.
Yeah, I know she cooks, right, son?
I don't know that bitch 5D.
Right on top.
I know that bitch 5D. We going all white, man. Ink, man.
The biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada, and one of the great venues, Mackey Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the Nevada Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game he is obviously very excited. He has waited a long time for this opportunity. He came to this university when he was just 18 years old as a player, and now he will lead his team out of the tunnel as the head coach. It is a dream come true, and his emotions are very high. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Hilltoppers will kick off first, and here we go.
Wait, fair caught it? What the fuck?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn up the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got
somebody
that
had to
extra
kick it?
gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Grab near the marker. It's Brown. That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This Nevada offense really has it going.
Ooh, Todd. Oh,
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Nevada will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So Western Kentucky's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
They're dealing with a second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Not a lot of...
Yeah, because that's not control.
Found his way ahead for two out to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this open. Snags it and he's open. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it up.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw.
Oh
and
my
pick up
God,
the
he's
first down.
peeking.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Turns it on at midfield. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Before I turn the lights on.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Grabbed in the backfield.
Let's
It's
go,
fouled.
Bo.
Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Offense changing the play. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. That's it wide. Finds his man. It's a 0. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides try trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. The run inside. It's Hicks.
Oh.
And he got 5 yards on the play, second and 5 coming.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. The play-action fake. Still looking.
Oh, that's a fucking pick. Oh.
Unleashes one.
Oh, what the fuck?
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Running inside, it's Hicks. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Fuck, what are making work on this video?
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
My God, RPO to the
Quick release by the QB. And he's got
Good run,
room.
7. Good hustle, 7. Good run, 7.
Just what
Good
they
run,
were looking
7.
for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Oh, short.
Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play. And there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves. But that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks. Breaks into the open. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short. Find some fresh air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Fired in there, but incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game.
Oh,
That's
that's
a really good
great,
example of it
D.
again. If they're going to score...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Whoa.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Finds his tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Turner. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's
Katie,
check in
I'm
with
sorry.
Gentlemen, so much excitement
D-Dog,
around
I'm
a brand
sorry.
new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Fresno State Bulldogs. And it's USC looking to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead it here in the first half. We'll see how things progress. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now back to your game in Reno. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Oh, God, damn. Okay, halftime on this shit.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Western Kentucky's head coach told me at the half, Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball, trailing here in this game. They have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second half, and I'll keep you posted down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Oh, man, some crisp.
Well, I think the ball
so
just
bad.
got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
Way to play, Tosh. Oh, my God. Tosh.
Not a lot of room to field this one.
The fuck, Tosh?
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Ooh, Tosh. Good. Oh, that is good.
Grab behind the line. It's Givens. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good D.
And the
Defense
quarterback
there.
will take a
Oh, is
sack back at the
atrocious.
36.
Fuck.
Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Oh, yeah, Hudson. Oh, fuck.
Wants to bring it back.
Oh, he's still doing it.
Makes it.
Ah!
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Right back to him on the ground. Could be an alley. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Damn.
Got it behind the line. It's Hicks. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the grab. It's Claiborne. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Okay.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Hilltoppers have this offense rolling. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Floating away.
Fuck.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Oh my
Fire on
God.
2nd down.
He fucked me up
Can't
with
make
that.
the
dude.
connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Good catch. Let's go.
He's got it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. 3 quarters. quarters are in the books, time becomes a
No, I'm
factor
saying I
of
wouldn't
trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats.
Ribs, chicken, steak, bacon. It was a lot left at the time, but you know.
Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On second and goal, he gets another chance. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have... Touchdown, Hilltopper! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late
That's
in
like
this
power for
one,
me to
and
watch
he's
tonight.
still impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed, and that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Hey, I don't lie, that nigga Baby Chief will keep hard as fuck.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he starts at 23.
He just gotta learn how to change
First
the shit
down
up.
here as we dive into the
He can
college
do it.
football season, a week one clash that has been worth every
really
minute of it so far.
Nigga
Here's
tackle.
the pressure. Finds his big tight end.
Like he got to learn once he learned to like how he did with the ghetto level song. Once he learned how to avenue and that
out there
like that,
checking on this freshman linebacker.
some of that shit be something the same. Like he could change it up though.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
Cause he flowing and all.
The
You
short
feel me?
hand,
One
it's
now he
Morgan.
did it.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Oh my God.
Sweet cut there. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down.
Oh.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Might have a chance. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Lost a throw on first down.
Oh, fuck out of here. Good D, boy.
Slings it downfield. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
What's that?
Give to Brown. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure coming.
My ball, boy.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Nevada will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Oh my God, I'm so high.
And it's
Oh
picked
my
off. That's the
God.
turnover they desperately needed.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Good tackle.
Just
I
going to
got
keep it
seven.
after the snap. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. The give on the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Hicks. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play calling.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
Oh my God, I hit the wrong button.
He lost one.
Wow.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Turner. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh my God, I got to hit
the defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And this to tie things up in the final minute.
50-yard field goal.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. Oh, and he missed it. No good.
Oh,
Miss, they're still
Lord.
down by a field goal.
And that's a frustrating miss. The offense does their job, man. Gets them in position. Tried to score a touchdown, tried to go get the win, but trying to tie it up in the last second. Got him in range, and the kicker, he just missed it. He missed the opportunity, and this one's over.
I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to. Still improve on. You still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse
Oh
Palmer, and
my
Willie Rowe,
God.
I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of
Bro,
EA
they
Sports
just slapped
College
little
Football.
TJ. Bro, that nigga got slapped by Jackson Doherty, bro. Bro, that nigga got slapped by Jackson Doherty. Wow. You know who finna kill him. Cuff who finna go in. 6'9" too.